Hey everyone, it's Skylar. Welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing very well. Before I start what I'm doing, obviously I've picked 4 foreign movies over this course of the weekend. So obviously the first country we're going to is Italy. So yeah. But before we talk about the first movie, I need to address something because it's been playing on my mind all night, and yeah, it's concerning my live video from last night. I'm keeping it on because it's now actually in the hands of the police in the States. That's all I'm going to say to you guys. So for the people that were commenting all them disrespectful comments about somebody last night, your comments, 1, have gone to the police in the States over my friends. 2, my family have your IP addresses and your actual house addresses wherever you are in the world, so I'll be very, very careful for what you do next. And I found out there's a couple of them that's here in the fucking UK. So why the fuck would you be up at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning? I'd never bloody well know. Unless you're friggin' hallucinating on drugs or something, but yeah, here's the thing, that live last night was just meant to be chilled out, relaxed, the start of my birthday week, just making sure that everything's okay. Because I wanted to celebrate my birthday week and just have a nice good old chat. And then that happens. If you've got an issue with stuff, then you could have addressed it with me privately, on a private message. But no, you had to come on my live video and disrupt my live in front of people that actually knows the person. I had to message my friend last night. My friend called me up and was completely shocked at what all these people were saying, which is completely false. Completely false for what you guys have said. I don't know how warped up in your minds you think it's okay to contact a fellow female, because you can't say this to a guy because you know you just get punched in the face, obviously. But I was the wrong female you contacted. That's the thing. I was the wrong female you contacted over this. So, yeah. You could have just went to somebody else and they would have just believed you. But I don't believe anything that anybody says. DTA, don't trust anybody. You don't fucking trust anybody. I barely trust a few people as it is. So, yeah. So, when I do go live and I see any more comments like that, well, it won't be, because from now on I've got no other choice but to say this. From now on, when I go live, my dad's going to be on the lives, my uncle's going to be on the lives, my granddad's going to be on the lives, my auntie's going to be on the live, my ex-husband is going to be on the lives, is going to be watching. So, yeah, so I've got no other choice now. So now I know I need to be protected on lives, which is fucking pathetic. So now I have to have my family in my live videos, watching my live videos now, which kind of fucking sucks. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this at the beginning of what I'm about to do, just to tell you guys what the fuck's going on and what's going to happen with my lives going forward. So yeah, you'll see this. I'll switch off and then we'll start with what I'm planning, only because I needed to put this in and I've got no other choice now. Yous have done this wrong, and now the most dangerous family in the world has to watch my live videos to protect their daughter, their niece and grandchild. So, boom. I didn't ask for it. Used the people that started putting the shit in me lives last night. You've now made this happen. So now I'm the one that has to be protected. Oh yeah, and I have I'm not apologising for what was on my live, what was in my life, what was near to me last night whatsoever. And yeah, I'm not apologising for that either. So yeah, and if you don't like the truth, you are not welcome on my channel. So now I have to have this now in place. So yeah, I won't end it because we're going to start with my 4-movie series, mini-series. That's going to happen straight after this. So you've got this now. Let's start with the other video. I'll be right back. Hey, I am back now. Sorry about that beginning, but I just wanted to put that in the video to highlight that situation. So today we are going to, I have picked 4 movies. These movies are either foreign movies or 4 movies from 4 different countries in the world. They had to be from 4 different countries. So first of all, we are heading ourselves to Italy. Yes. We are off to Italy and we are watching a movie that's directed by Dario Argento. We are watching 4 Flies on Grey Velvet. Right? And this stars Michael Brandon, who you know from Dempsey and Makepeace. Mimsy Farmer from Perfume of the Lady in Black, which I freaking love that film. And Black Cat. I loved it. Black Cat is very underrated. Bud Spencer. Jean-Pierre Mariel, who's from the Da Vinci Code. Dario Argento wrote the story, or did he do it was story and screenplay by Dario Argento and Luigi Cosi. So yeah, and then Dario Argento directed this, and this actually came out in 1971. So we are starting our movie from 1971. So I've got ready, watched the film. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that the snippet that you see from the film has no music or anything like that. And then I'll give you my thoughts on that at the end. We've got 4 to get through to. If I can do these 4 today, then I might do something else tomorrow. But yeah, we're starting off with 4 Flies of Grey Velvet. And apologies for the intro, I had to do that. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm excited for this one. I hope you guys are as well. See you soon. Hey, I'm watching this. It's really, really good movie so far. His girlfriend's just left in a police car, that's all I'll say. And there's the mailman. And then this is the lead actor, who's pretty good. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on watching this, and then I will come back to you with my final thoughts, which is going to be so insane, which I'm going to hope that you like this review. Yeah, okie dokie. There's my hand, so yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okie dokie. Hey, I'm back. I've just finished watching this. Wow. I'll just basically say, I just before we start getting onto this, I didn't know who the killer was at first, but by the 3/4 of the way in, I knew who it was. And all I'll say is I liked the part at the end where the killer started actually speaking in Italian. It was just so different, and it just was so mind-blowing. So basically, this is about a deranged maniac, and he's just basically stalking and mentally torturing this rock musician who's called Roberto, who's the main character of the film. He's played by Michael Brandon. And at first, he tells somebody that, oh, I killed somebody, but it was in fact only in his nightmares. So, yeah. But he's just, then, like, the next thing, he's just starting to be around all these weird things that's going to happen, and all this slaughter and massacre. But the weird thing is, all these images are getting portrayed in the eyes, that's what I loved about this film. Like the actual retina of the eyes. So that was like, you know, like you get like in other movies, you get like these clues. That was the only clue to who the perpetrator was. Like, and they were just manipulating. It was amazing. So obviously, with all this going on, it was just sending Roberto crazy. And just, it was just, everything was going on, and yeah. And that's like the gist of what was going on. So I'm going to give a slight spoiler in this as well. So what I'll say is, what I love how there was like this dream sequence where this guy, it was in like, it was just like in like a sort of arena, like an opened, like a Colosseum, like similar to the Colosseum in Rome and Italy. And they're all standing around, and this guy is on his knees, and he's just chopping the heads off and chopping the heads off. But that's like a dream sequence. I love that aspect of the film. But one of my favourite kills was the girl that Roberto was having like a sort of an affair with, and the killer went, slashed the head, slight spoiler, and just went boom, 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 boom down the stairs. I was like that. Holy fuck. That was, and then in the end, she just basically just killed her. I was like that. Hey. So yeah. And then at the end, you find out who the killer was, and it was a girl. I was actually surprised who it was, because I was like at the beginning, but then towards the end, I was like, because she sort of like identified herself at the funeral home, kind of, but no one knew who it was, sort of thing. And then at the end, she just crashes into a car. Typical of Argento to do that. Typical of Argento, but like, I will say this. The beginning was good. The middle just lacked it just a little. But then, from when that killing happened of the girl that was having like an affair with Roberto, to the end, it was just literally on the ball with a film. I will say this is not one of Dario Argento's best movies, not by a long shot, but for one of his earlier films, this was pretty insanely good. Not one of his best, but I love that kill. That kill just took it for me. So for that being said, I'm giving this movie, you're going to hate me for this, but I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. If they would have done more with the middle, I would have gave it with a 9. They should have just done it just a little tiny bit more for me in the middle. But for one of Dario Argento's earlier films, this was pretty good, but not his best. There's other films that I like better from Dario Argento. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this review. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Turn that notification bell on, you'll get a brand new review from me in the next video. But just know, at the beginning of this video, I do talk about something that happened on the live. So yeah, so before you get into the review, you'll hear me talking first about what happened last night, and then coming into the review. So I just wanted to put everything together. So yeah, stay gaudy, have unpleasant dreams, and I will see you all in the next review. And we will talk about that soon. Ciao, ciao.